speaking of things that would no longer shine, the chains.
Oh, no.
Yeah, Chain Gang is back up officially and dead.
Good.
Mad Mel, we're about to have a moment of silence.
Leatherheads, you know, if guys have leather helmets on or we're going back to the 1960s, sure. The only thing that we heard about the Chain Gang in the last couple years was when one of these guys who was overweight and probably shouldn't have been on the field, you know, not in good shape, would have like a horrific leg break. That was the only time we were talking about the Chain Gang. Or, you know, if it was, here we go. Yeah, that's, I mean, what the hell? This is a multi-billion-dollar league, and we're getting a chain link fence and bringing it out. Like, what the hell are we doing? Don't we have the technology where we can finally move past this?
Well, the strength of the chain is obviously the strength of each individual link. And every once in a while, when one link starts dosing with another link, it causes an absolute logistical nightmare on unknotting the chain. Now, I do believe it has lost a lot of its luster since this man retired, Gene Steratore. Yinzer Paisan, he say, hey, listen, that tip of the ball is passed. That's a first down. I'm sorry about it. In the grin of walking away from this, he thought to himself, I'm a genius. Nobody else has done this. Everybody's wondering, defense, offense. I don't know. Jingo, I know.
Look at his face.
I know. Hey, Jack, you're going to be coaching in Europe, pal. A little bit of a dust up here. First time. Jason Garrett goes, hey, how about it? Now, the issue with it all is, and that's a tush-push play there, that is also being discussed, obviously, at the entirety. But a little bit deeper into this tush-push play is the spotting of the ball. Okay, how are they going to spot the ball? Well, they said that they're going to use some sensor now. Okay, so Chain Gang's out. They're going to use some sensor. This was pitched last year. Hawkeye technology, I assume this was pitched a decade ago.
Sure.
But last year, it was actually put onto the field of play. And the only reason why we know this is because I've been an avid, hey, this can't be in 2024 how this goes. We can't be just judging things off of us. We can send a FaceTime. You could send a thing up to a satellite, and then it can just send over somewhere, and we can just see people in 8K somehow. Okay, I have no idea how that. We can create, AI can think of anything, and we can't figure out where the hell the ball is without bringing this thing out. I respect and appreciate it as a backup if we
Sure.
need,
without a doubt,
if there's a malfunction in something, but there has to be some sort of technology that is able to actually document not only first downs, touchdowns. You talk about everything. Punts even helps out. Like where'd the ball go out of bounds? I mean, there's just like so many things. Field goals, if it's up over top of the post, where's it? I mean, so many things that if we could figure out that technology, what you would assume you could. And then the people from tennis, Hawkeye, came in and said, we got you. We already got to figure it out. We need cameras down the lines. We need a camera moving down. And then we'll be able to do it. We were celebrating these people. Okay, we had McEnroe on. McEnroe from the tennis community said, oh, Hawkeye technology now, that adds in a whole nother element. And we said, what's that? And he said, well, tennis players say that with their eyes, best in the world, these tennis players, they look down with their eyes and they clearly see that the ball is out of bounds. So they challenge it, which is why Hawkeye happens. And then Hawkeye goes, and then boom, hits the end of the thing. And the tennis player is like, that's not real. Like, I literally just saw it. Now, granted, heat of the motion, maybe a little bit of blur, maybe sweat drips in the eye, maybe you miss it, whatever the case is, maybe Hawkeye's right. But this adds in a whole nother element of rigged conversations that are on its way that we didn't know was happening in tennis with the Hawkeye technology. Yes. But there are tennis players that are like, oh, the league is working against me right now. The league wants this person to win. Like, there's people that think Hawkeye works against them. So whenever Hawkeye gets the NFL, we're excited, but we are precautious a little bit. Then it debuted, and it was crap. Okay, absolute crap. It was a preseason game. Detroit Lions throw. Whoa, what a ball. What a catch.
Gorgeous.
Keep the clock rolling here. Second quarter, obviously. Kennedy makes a great catch. They show a replay. From the beginning of the play now, we're 35 seconds in this, obviously 45 seconds into this thing. Everybody, now I assume commentary is chit-chatting about it, but they haven't shown it on there. They're trying to figure out where the hell the ball was. Okay, was it a first down? Was it not a first down? We got this new Hawkeye technology. The Central will be able to tell us. Dan Campbell goes, Hawkeye, where are we? Because on tennis, we turn up, look at the screen, and boom,
2
boom.
seconds.
It's immediate. And we could have got, people with 14 different eyes in chain gang out on the field to the other side. Maybe they have run a gasser. We're still waiting. It's 3 minutes and 16 seconds later, 3:19, all on air, first of all, and then boom, it's short. It's like, okay.
Jeez.
Everybody's like, I guess that's good.
Nice.
3 minutes and 30 seconds.
Can't
it
have
took.
that.
So that is longer than the chain gang. So if we're going to bring in this technology, all we hope is that it's more efficient, because the bitching about reviews and the bitching about everything else all revolves around the game stopping and other stuff happening. So as long as this can be efficient and accurate, we're all in. And I think everybody will be all in, but they can't have that roll out week one with this whole entire situation. Comment, and they know that. They have to know that, because they scrapped it quickly after that.
Yes.
They scrapped it very quickly after that.
And that's why it does feel as though they've had to have some sort of progression between that dog shit and then where they are now, because they wouldn't just throw the chain gang out without knowing, like, hey, what the product we have now is going to be quick. It's going to be much better. You're going to be able to tell it within a little 10-second period, but hopefully that the chain gang is done forever. I still think we should line up old guys so they can get obliterated by people on the
The
field.
knees and stuff.
They'll still be there.
And
That's
I still think we should have a job for the older folks with the league.
Sure.
And the entire thing. Because some of those guys, 89 years old, they ain't got nothing. Literally, they're just coming to chains.
They'll be there.
They're going home, and they're trying to get back to doing the chains. And the chain served its purpose in the NFL and in football as a whole. And we appreciate them.